Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Mac Minute. This week we're going to continue kind of where we left off last week with a little bit of tweaking on the dock. There's some things here that I do that I personally, coming from Windows, I work with a lot with Windows, and miss the start menu for some things. I'm going to make some quick changes and I'll show you how I use it. Plus we're also going to show you how to put in an application in the dock and take one out both at the same time. So here's how we get started. You see I still have my dock on the right from last week right here. And I'm going to go into Macintosh, hard drive. And I'm going to go into applications. And let's say I want to just pick a random application. Let's say here's Aperture. So I want to put Aperture into my bar. So I'm going to drag it down just like this. And I'm going to drop it right here, right in between iChat, or the two chat programs, Chat and FaceTime. And you see I've added it there. So there's Aperture, and it's right there. Now, I never use FaceTime. We're a Skype company, so we use everything, Skype for almost everything. So I can pretty much remove FaceTime. It's just taken up. I'm not going to delete it. I'm just going to remove it from my start bar. So I'm going to take it, drag it like this. Oops. Drag it like this. And you see a little puff of smoke. You let go, and poof, it goes away. It doesn't delete anything. Just so you know, you're not deleting an application when you do that. All you're doing is taking the quick launch away. If I come in here and I look, I'll find it in here, right here, and I see FaceTime. So FaceTime still exists. And if ever I wanted to use FaceTime, okay, this is easy. Come over here and drag it right back in again. So there it's back. So I don't use FaceTime, so I'm going to remove it. Now, the other thing I mentioned, I think in the original first week, second week maybe, was there is no start menu. So you can use the launcher, which if you're used to an iPad or an iPhone, you probably won't mind using that. I personally am not used to using it. I do use an iPad and iPhone all the time, but I've been using a Mac for so long, it's just not how it's been, so I'm not used to doing it that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up to the main hard disk, Macintosh HD, and you'll see a folder that says Applications. This is where all of your applications are located. I am going to drag this folder down to the bar, just like this. And now, if I click on this folder in the bar, there are all my applications, ready for me in alphabetical order, which to me is better than the arranged order that is in the Launchpad. So right here are all my apps, and I can just as easily start them from here as I can from going into Macintosh HD, and I also keep my bar clean. Things I don't use a lot, I can still keep rather quickly handy just by like this. And I know how it's spelled, and I go right to where it is, and starts off really quick. So that is our Mac Minute tip this week. I hope you're enjoying these Mac Minutes. We have some other things coming up here real soon. We've gotten some feedback, and we're going to add a couple more things in, probably before ours, because it seemed to be a little bit more important to people. But we appreciate the feedback. Please contact us. Send us an email, macminute@tech-zen.tv, or visit our show page. You can contact us via Twitter as well there, and also leave us a voicemail at Google Voice. If you're watching this regularly, please subscribe to the YouTube, pass it around to friends. If any family members you got that are stuck, we appreciate it. We're growing. This podcast is growing quite nicely, as a matter of fact, a little bit better than what I thought it would. And we're going to keep on going strong. Once a week, we're going to get a new minute tip to keep you started and running on the Mac. Hopefully, if you've gotten this far, you've gotten past the frustration period of the Mac and you're getting used to the nice things on the Mac, which will get you sucked in for a long, long time to come. So have a great week, and we'll see you next week.